Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Mila, aka Lioness Pump, coming to y'all with a bicep and back day. I did this on a Saturday night after I passed the NASM exam. I felt really good. I usually don't train on Saturday nights. I usually do cardio in the morning, fasted. But of course, I didn't have time. I was out there grinding and passing that NASM exam. So here I am on Saturday night, and I'm doing some prone DB rolls. And this is a good way for me to get my back warmed up, as well as my biceps. You can feel this exercise, your upper back, also your bicep branchy muscles, both the long head and short head. Burns. I start off with 25-pound dumbbells, and I lowered it to 20-pound dumbbells. Don't need to go too heavy, just kind of loosen up the joints to get ready for the workout. It's a great way for me to warm up. I did about 3 sets of these prone style dumbbell rolls. It's good variation to keep the lower back out of it. Just working on your back and your biceps. Next, I did superset and went immediately into some easy bar curls, getting a really good stretch at the concentric part of the motion and eccentric phase, going nice and slow and controlled. So I only put 10-pound plates on each side, nothing too drastic. Just trying to keep my core braced, my glutes tightened as I'm doing the motion of these easy bar curls. Just trying to build my muscles more, my biceps, and I'm realizing I ain't got to do nothing too fancy. I can just keep it simple. That's been a really good method for me. And here I am doing some reverse grip curls with a 20-pound bar. Nice and controlled, keeping my elbows locked close to my body. Squeezing at the concentric phase. It's a really good workout. And these reverse bar curls actually burn a little bit more when you're in prone position, when your hands are in prone position. Really good squeeze. Now I moved on to some unilateral lat pull downs with the D bar. And I love doing unilateral workouts just to correct muscle imbalances, to ensure that I'm getting a good squeeze. And it's been really effective for me to do unilateral movements. In this case, especially for back. It's really good for me. Keep in mind, you will have people staring at you when you're doing unilateral movements, just for the simple fact that most people are doing bilateral movements. I mean, hey, that was me before I learned that I can do different variations of workouts, such as unilateral. So, yeah, keep that in mind. It's all good if they look and copy. I wish somebody would have been doing this a long time ago. I would have tried to figure out why they're doing it.
This is a
really good movement. And here I am on the next movement, doing some wide latimus dorsi pull downs. Yeah, I know some of those scientific facts. I'm trying to learn how to pronounce some words, but it's wide lat pull downs, just to keep it simple. And this is a really good workout. I don't use too much weight typically on this one. I'm just really trying to feel the squeeze as I come down on an eccentric motion, a concentric motion. Less momentum, it's better. And here I am doing some bicep curls. I love this variation of bicep curls because it's all, working both heads of the bicep branchy, long head and short. Plus my lower back is not doing any work. As you can see that I'm declined a bit, using all biceps. Keep in mind, I'm not using no heavy ass weight. I only got it on the 20 notch, 20 pounds, to avoid the jerking and the swinging and momentum. That's what I was doing at first, trying to use hella weight, and my ass was just sliding off the seat. So the lighter the better, baby. Can't go wrong with some seated preacher curls. You know, this is a really good movement to build my biceps. Again, I just love simple, keeping it simple. That's how I'm getting my results. I try to do a lot of fancy shit, looking at people's workouts and on YouTube, not hating. Some things were just hella fancy, and I'm trying to do these workouts, and I'm like, I can barely keep up with this shit. Way too much momentum. So, seated preacher curls, can't go wrong with these. So I did a few sets of these seated preacher curls. The more I squeeze at the top, the more muscle fibers being recruited, baby. I don't squeeze and hold for 10, 20 seconds. I'm not trying to have a contest to see how burnt out I can be and shit. I'm just trying to squeeze at the top about 1 or 2 seconds. That's all you need. Not too long. Just trying to recruit more muscle fibers. Haha, look at me flexing, boy. Gotta love yourself, baby. It's alright to love yourself. Then I went over and started doing some hammer strength unilateral lat rolls, latissimus dorsi rolls. I think that's how you pronounce that. But again, guys, I can't stress how great it's been doing unilateral movements, focusing on one group of muscle at a time. It's been very beneficial for me. I've been able to control the weight better and focus. You know, there's no particular way to do this exercise. I typically like to stand. For me, it's been better contraction. I got a better stretch. Whereas if I'm sitting down, my range of motion is shortened. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to get the most I can out of this exercise. And it's up to you to try different variations for yourself. I mean, we all have different ligament, skeletal, and tendon structure, so figure out what works for you. Alright, getting back into the groove of the biceps. Here I am doing some unilateral bar curls. So that's one arm at a time, baby. And I'm telling you, it takes so much focus and balance and stability to perform unilateral standing movements, especially with a bar. But I like to challenge myself. And as you can see, I have one leg in a posterior position. That means behind me, just so I can create a little bit of balance and stability to perform this workout, whereas I wouldn't need my legs to be in any posterior position if I was using bilateral movements, meaning both hands. So here I am. And I don't know, doing unilateral movements with my left hand is a little bit more challenging for me. I don't know what that's about. I kick with my left leg, I write with my left hand. So I don't know, it's weird. But here I am, finish it off. It's not easy. That's why I'm doing it with 20-pound bar. Then for back, shit, for me this overall workout, pull-ups, you working damn near everything, body movement. But I can only squeeze in 4. Shit, I did a set of 4. I haven't did pull-ups in a long time. So body weight is not that easy. Definitely not. Then I did some underhand pull-ups. Can barely get my ass up there, but I did it. So underhand pull-ups really targets, of course, the latissimus dorsi, the lats, and the bicep branchies. And I can definitely feel it in my core as well, because I'm always bracing my core no matter what. And I always like to end my workouts doing some abdominal work. Very important, guys. The core is the center of gravity. You need to have a strong core in order to have good movement patterns during your workouts and in everyday life. Core stability is very important. Having a strengthened core is very important because you do use it throughout your workouts. And if you're not feeling it, that means you're not bracing, you're not truly contracting. So that core is very important to train on a daily basis. I remember this personal trainer had told me, oh, you need to use your core. I thought she was trying to get at me some type of way. My mindset, I wasn't ready for nobody to be trying to tell me shit. But once I started studying the human body for myself with NASM, I was like, hey, she was right the whole time. Not that I doubted her. I guess I just don't like people telling me what I should do. But she was right though. That core is very important. Quick tip, guys. Keep that chin tucked when you're doing abdominal workouts. I learned the hard way. I almost snapped my damn neck. Straining my neck and shit. Spine feeling all strange. Keep that chin tucked when you're doing abdominal workouts. Especially sit-ups. All that shit. Decline sit-ups. All that. Keep the chin tucked. Woo! Man, tired as hell after doing those. Back to some regular sit-ups with the plate. Just keeping it simple. Building a strong core requires using weights. You don't always have to use weight, but I like to incorporate weight training when I'm training my core. My core has been weak for a long time. Unstable environment. I love to train in unstable environments because I'm incorporating more muscle fibers and it's more of a challenge, whereas I can definitely perform this on the ground in a stable surface, but can't go wrong with this variation. And I incorporate a push-up for the core. As we know, push-ups do work the core as well. So this is a really great workout to target those obliques. Overall core, serratus, so you name it, this is really a good workout. Yeah, I went for more. I did about 4 sets in an unstable environment. Truly love this workout, so give it a try, man. Y'all comment, let me know what y'all think about it. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. Make sure you comment and subscribe. I really enjoy bodybuilding. I love this shit. I love learning new things. So blessed and happy that I passed that damn NASM for the first time. If you don't pass, you gotta pay $200 to take it over. So I'm really blessed to learn new things. I'm about to keep my education going. Alright y'all, stay blessed. Peace out.